So here we are in Scottsdale at the Friction Freedom Factory, really. This is the, well, not the factory, the corporate headquarters.
Absolutely.
And I'm with Barbara Mills. And you guys have been getting a lot of action this week in particular from blogs talking about friction freedom. Give me a little bit of what's going on this week, Barbara.
It's been really exciting. We had a blog for Cycling News that put a review about our product on their website last night. It was just an incredible response. We've had over 15 retailers and potential consumers contact us wanting product.
Just from one
Just
blog
from
entry?
one blog entry.
Wow.
Unbelievable. So it's really, really exciting.
And certainly points out the importance of that street level exposure, the viral exposure for a new product like this. And I know word's getting out because we get a lot of inquiries and are seeing a lot of traffic for the product. A couple of the bike enthusiasts that we deal with are making some reviews for us on video right now, so that's very important for the exposure. But in general, Friction Freedom offers something that's not available through any of the other cream products or anti-friction products that are sold.
That is correct.
Tell me a little bit about what's really driving Friction Freedom from a use standpoint.
Let me start at the beginning. We started developing the product about 2 years ago. And one of the partners is an avid cyclist, and he wanted a product that would be long-lasting, that it would stay on the body, it wouldn't stain his chamois, that he could ride and cycle in it and not have the problem with so many of the different products that are out there and available. The one thing about Friction Freedom is that it's antimicrobial, which means that you can dip your hand into the jar and you can try it and use it, to the very bottom of the jar, and you're not going to have an issue with fungus or something growing in the jar that you don't want. The other thing is that it's paraben-free, which is very critical. And most of the products that are out there, the competitors, they do have that. The other thing that's great about Friction Freedom, it's 68% more product than the competitor's product.
Now this is also made right here in Scottsdale, which,
Yes.
Well, for an American-made product, there's nothing better than a Scottsdale-made product. What led you to make it here?
Oh, the majority of the products on the market, chamois creams, are not made in the U.S. We feel that it's extremely important to have a product that is made here in our country. Cycling in the U.S. has gotten to be a huge business at this point in time. There are many cyclists. At one point in time, cycling, it was the biggest market was in Europe. Well, the U.S., we're giving them a run for their money now. So I love it. And yes, it's made here in the U.S.
Hey, and in this economy, we want as many products as we can made right here
Absolutely.
in the United States. Very good thing. And another thing that we may have missed a little earlier is there's a viscosity benefit to this product. Tell me a little bit about that.
What we mean by viscosity is the thickness of it and how it's applied. And the one thing that is extremely critical for a woman that's using a chamois cream is that where you put the product, you want it to stay where you put it. You don't want to have movement in it. So when a woman applies it, it stays where you want it. I'm not saying that it's not important for a man, but it is really essential for a woman. There is menthol in the product, which is very cooling and soothing and stimulating when you apply it. It's not a burn factor, but the viscosity is really critical. The other thing that is amazing about this product is that with the heat that we have, especially here in our city, is that a product has a tendency to separate on you. And you don't get that thickness that ever again after you've opened the jar. It's too thin on the top or you've got oil or something. The great thing about our product is it won't separate on you. So when you dip your hand into the jar, the first time until the last time you dip it in before you toss it away, you're going to have the same type of product.
What I like about it also is these small little travel packs that you've got, the little pocket size, that originally you guys made those as samples, but they've really turned into a secondary packaging for the product, I understand. It
is a secondary packaging for it. The size is perfect. It's actually for one use. They put it on before they ride, and it really has been a great way to sample it and to have other cyclists try it and get the word out there.
And what's coming up? You guys have some shows or events that you're taking to with the coming bike season?
We've done several different shows over the last 2 months, and we're trying to get the word out there and tell everybody about Friction Freedom, get the name out there. And we've done a tremendous amount of events here in the Scottsdale area, and we're doing quite a few also in the Southern California area. But most of them are for charity events, but we have a lot of triathletes that are really getting into this product.
Great, word's getting out, and we're certainly excited to see the growth of the brand, and you guys are doing a great job. This blogging that's going on right now, you want to continue on with that by all means.
Absolutely, it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun.
Cool, Barbara, thank you.
Thank you.